Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sixth Sense Sports. We're here ready to start kicking off Super Bowl 55 down there in Tampa. Sis is already down there. So let me introduce the crew we got here with us today. First off, we got Lambo here.
I just want to race
What's up, everybody? Get off Steve's 1 yard.
Well played.
Well, short.
And of course, way out here in the boonies somewhere with his miracle Wi-Fi or hotspot, we got Silky reporting in.
I call him Silk.
Hey, it's your boy Silky coming out here from beautiful Lake Tahoe, the city of champions. In a week and a half, my boy Mahomes, Kelsey, and my good cousins Hill will all be meeting down here celebrating. Let's go.
And live on location with his press pass down in Tampa Bay, we got Sizzlin' Sizz.
What's up, knuckleheads? Boy, let me tell you, down here in Tampa, this Raymond James Stadium is off the hook. It's lit. There's already some fans walking around, scoping out these first responders. But let me tell you, Brady just walked past me. He said, these little poochies, Kansas City prima donnas will not get me this year. Let's go, Tampa. Let's go, Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah.
happening.
Be excited to get those cannons go off down there. All right. As a former head coach, high school head football coach myself, that's why they call me coach, we would always have one big responsibility to make sure we communicated effectively with our captains before the game. And that was what we wanted to do with the coin toss. Not tell them what it's going to be, but what we wanted to do. But here to tell us what the coin toss is going to be, we got Silky.
Hey, to quote the great Men in Black line, Will Smith, I make this look good.
I make this look good.
But I'm going to take the shades off for this. Here's the thing. I go tails for everything. I walk up tails. Coin toss tails. Don't even think about it. Tails. Ref, don't even ask me. Tails. Here's the thing. Here's the Shotty's lock of the week.
Go get your shotties so you can be the Super Bowl party hero.
Some douchebag took a giant coin, jumped out of a plane, and it flipped and flipped and flipped, landed in a farm, and guess what it landed on? Tails. So here's the thing. I will be a part of no douchiness. I will not. So the Shotty's lock of the week is heads. Get it in now. Get it in early. It's going to be heads. I hate to say it. I love tails. I love tails everything, but it's going to be heads, boys.
Against his own grain. Swallow that, Shotty.
Oh, never thought I'd see the day that Silky went heads. Wow.
It's going to be, boys. It's going to be.
We're gonna have to double down on that. So I'll take tails with all the douchiness that it entails. No pun intended. But the loser's got to take a shot live on story and post it on Instagram.
Wow.
Did you see me? Did you see my shades back on? Lock it in.
I'm surprised when you went against your own grain. I'm a big douche myself. I'm a tails guy.
Well, that's good. I know. I tails as always, but it's gonna be heads just because that guy in the plane. I hate to say it.
Let's tag team this then. So I'll jump on with heads with Silky, and we got Lambo and Sizz with the Tails Never Fails crew. So we'll have two people taking shots after the coin toss. Let's do it.
Hey,
Let's go.
me and Coach have never been fans of big douches, and I'm looking at two of them right underneath me.
All right, Lambo, give us one prop bet that you're excited about coming up for this Super Bowl.
Oh, there's so many.
How many are
Go
there?
for days looking, and you know the funny thing is when you're looking at prop bets, you look at every single one, and as you're watching the game, you're like, "Damn, I saw that one. I should have bet that one." So you just got to go for some odds. You want to take some long shot odds. Take a couple little plus, 200s. Double your money or something. So the prop bet that I was looking at was over 7.5 touchdowns for the game at plus 170. Figuring that these offenses get hot, especially in the second half of Super Bowls. There tends to be a lot of offense being scored. So 7.5 touchdowns. That's just 35-28. You're way over. So. Plus 170. I like the odds on that one. So that's one of my prop bets. The other one, there's So many.
How many are there?
Edwards-Helaire, I like to see him get in the end zone, sneaky end zone in first half, end zone for him, plus 375 at any point in the first half. So another one, you can get almost 4 times your money on that just by one touchdown. So that's another one I was looking at as far as prop bets but like I said, there's so many.
How many are there?
Just go for those odds, those plus whatevers, and just try to double your money.
Every time I hear Lambo say there's so many, I just want us all to repeat, how many are there?
How many?
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah. That's a good line right there. That's good.
I do like the over 7.5 one too. We've got some good value on it. I do see those scores kind of getting up there. One value bet that I like is the double bet here is Darrell Williams scoring a touchdown and the Chiefs winning the game. That one pays out 340 plus 340. I just think, they get down there within. He's been running really hard downhill lately. And he's a big, powerful guy. I think they like him down there, that if he gets a touch within the, 3-4 yard range, that he could possibly punch one in. And then the Chiefs end up winning. Obviously, those double bets, you want to make sure that it's the team that you think is going to be winning on that side. So if the Chiefs are going to win, I like Darrell Williams plus 340, punching one in, and the Chiefs getting that dub.
That's a good, that's not a bad bet there. Here's another reason why it's going to be great. He may not even get it on the ground. He may get it through the air because those linebackers are going to be locked in on Kelsey. They're going to be worried about Hill. I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't looked it up, but I would not be surprised if you could find either Lahair or Williams and see what their catches in that game is and take the over. Think there might be 3 or 4. You might only need 3, which I could see easily happening in that game.
Oh yeah.
I have a little fun bet over here. It's a little novelty prop. Over under the national anthem being 2 minutes long. In the history of Super Bowl, it's Eric Church and Jasmine Sullivan. Both of them are quick singers. They don't have long range. Yeah, they don't have long range voice boxes, so their length of the notes will be short. So I will go ahead and take that under. There's no fans, so they're not going to be all wily. They just want to get in and out. So under 2 minutes for sure. Lock that in.
I like that.
I don't know the numbers.
Like
I know it's a plus. I'm not sure the plus the numbers, but I know it's a plus. Take that under 2 minutes.
Research on that.
Great analysis.
Quick singers. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, they just get in and out.
Sid has always been a big voice box guy. He's always done his research. I actually like that because it usually goes over. And it's been an odd year. Last couple of years have been very odd. I might be a sneaky early win, Sis. I like that under.
I got a question. So do they start the clock and end the clock when the last notes are played, or from when they start singing to when they finish singing the last note?
That is a good. I hope it's the latter.
I thought it was when they start
when they start the voice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to
vocals,
know. They have that long drum roll before they start. Don't start that shit at the drum roll.
Yeah.
Vegas is calling and telling them to keep that long.
Yeah, holding that clock. Yeah, I know. I like that. Good research, Sis.
That's
I'm gonna throw one out there.
That's my good novelty one.
Oh, I like it though. Are we going into props? I'm just gonna throw one out there that I like because we know what Hill did in the first matchup. Everyone's gonna be on that same theme. Hill. If the Buccaneers got to be absolutely out of their mind if they're going to let Hill go off again. I think Hardman is. I think last we saw was plus 300. I think Hardman gets in the end zone at some point. He gets an opportunity on the punt. Team see if they kick it to him. But I think he's going to get in there one time. They use him on screens, runs, a deep shot. Get Hardman. And you got some good odds on that. I like Hardman getting in the end zone.
Yeah, Hardman is currently at plus 300. So that's.
You're welcome.
Yeah, they got to double team someone. It's going to be Hill. They don't want to get beat by him. Kansas City or Kelsey's going to get his touches. It only leaves one other guy.
Yeah, I like Kelsey over. The Kelsey had 8 catches in the first game. The line is 7.5. I think he goes over that again. They just always find the ball. I think he gets anywhere from 12 to 15 targets a game. So I like Kelsey going over that 7.5 in catches as well.
Another prop bet that I like that I've seen people actually talking about it, but I like, this is the first one I liked immediately. That was Tom Brady over 0.5 yards rushing. He's the master of that quarterback sneak. I don't think he'll get it on the goal line, but I think somewhere midfield on a 3rd and short, even maybe a 4th and short.
Patriots 10 years ago, a Brady sneak gets him to the 2.
He goes and takes it up for 1 yard, and they don't give you half yards rushing. So as long as if you need 6 inches, it's 4th and 1, and you get that 8 inches, that's a full yard rushing. So I like that. And also I think they're going to lose the game, so they won't be taking a knee, because taking a knee would count against him in those rush yards. So since I think they're going to lose, there's no reason for him to ever be taking a knee in that game. So I like that over 0.5 yards rushing, and it's at plus 140.
Here, I'm going to throw another one out there because here's the thing. I've been nailing Brady's Super Bowls over his career, absolutely nailing them. And here's what's going to happen. Sid's already shaking his head. Here's the thing. Brady does it when he wins a Super Bowl. Before he played the Rams game, it was always by a single digit. So he's taking care of that. He played the Rams. I said, Brady's going to win by 10 or more. He took care of that. There's only one thing left on his resume, and we know it's coming, and it's going to be the blowout. Woo, woo. So if you can find that alternate line, minus 9.5 or 9, hop on it. Chiefs are going to cover, boys. Chiefs are going to cover.
Ooh.
Alternate lines, blowout. Sis, what do you feel about that?
That's probably the least thing that you want Brady to go through. Like, you don't want to. You see what he does when he gets down. When he gets down, he's not going to let it get blown out.
Hey, listen, you know what? Rodgers, I took care of him. He's on. There's a new guy on my shit list. Let's look at Brady's Super Bowl wins. Has he been amazing? No. He got lucky in Seattle. Atlanta gave him the game. And we pumped the brakes on his legacy. Let's pump the brakes on this guy a little bit here. He's won the games, but a lot of them have not come down to Tom Brady. The only one maybe was the field goal drive in his first one against the Rams. Let's pump the brakes on that. Let's pump it. Let's just talk about the best defensive player in the game, White. I'll just say got the stutters there. I'll just go with White. What are his tackles? Because that guy's an absolute monster. So if it's 10 or less, just take it, because the guy gets 15 tackles and he's all over the field. So look at his tackles too, because you got to figure Kansas City's going to be on the field, and if it's all underneath, watch out for White to get over those tackles as well.
That's funny. Where's he at?
Yeah, he's going to be all
I
over the field.
saw the Honey Badger too at 4.5. I like the over on that one because he's all over the field. He lines up in linebackers, and he plays the run really well. So 4.5 for the Honey Badger.
Yeah,
that.
I see that. That's plus. It says under 4.5 is plus 110.
He's taking the over there. You thought the over?
Yeah, I think it was like minus
over.
130.
Yeah, minus 140. Yeah,
good odds, but it's pretty solid bet.
Dude, he might intercept Brady. He's over there at plus 375.
I think there's a lock one too that's not great odds, but the lock of under 6.5 punts. I think it's like minus 160, 130 actually. That's not too bad. Minus 130, under 6.5 punts. I see the Chiefs punting no more than 2 times, and Tampa Bay is going to be down, so they're going to be pushing it, trying to keep their possessions alive, to try to stay within the game to where maybe they don't punt more than 4 times. So if you can get them at 4-2, that'd be a win. But 6.5 punts, I think it's going under.
Yeah.
Let's just get ready to enjoy the blowout. Let's just get
under 6.5 minus 145.
Good actions. One thing about props, spread it out, have fun with it. You got your squares going, you got your props going, you got some money on the game. All you do is you can hope for one square. This is what you really hope for. By the end of the fourth quarter, you're just rooting for something. It's a square or the team to win. So you just want some action. You want to come back with a win and feel good about yourself going into the offseason.
Yeah, let's not redo the Seattle Broncos Super Bowl where everything was just done by the 7 minutes into the first quarter. So as long as you got action going into the fourth, enjoy a nice beverage. Let's have some fun.
You want a real long shot to win the MVP. He's actually, I saw this, he's plus, he's 200 to 1. And it's our good boy, Sammy Watkins on the Chiefs. Here's why. You look at Sammy week 1. He caught 7 balls for 194 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's capable of doing it. You know they're going to try to take Hill out the game. You know they're going to try to do as much as they can with Kelsey. He's still going to get it here. We're talking long shots here. Take that. If he plays the game, you throw $5 on it, throw $10 on it, whatever you want to throw on it. All he needs to do is catch a couple deep passes. Look at Desmond Howard a few years back with Brett. It's always somebody odd in the Super Bowl. The big names don't usually win it. That's a long shot. 200 to 1, Sammy Watkins. Throw some money on it, $5. If it hits, he goes off, makes a couple big plays. You might be really enjoying yourself. That's my long shot.
Ooh, you're definitely calling in on Monday morning if Sammy Watkins hits that MVP.
All right, Lambo, who you got as a long shot MVP for the Super Bowl?
Long shot. I'm going to go with CEH, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, just coming off the national championship for LSU. And like Smitty said earlier, maybe get some receptions. I think he might get a receiving touchdown. And then maybe if runs one in too, he could 50 to 1. Throw $10 on that, see what happens. You never know. That's my long shot for MVP.
Good odds. I like that.
All right. Sis, who's your long shot MVP for those Bucks?
Since I'm riding with the Buck train, I think it's gonna be Fournette. What is that? What is that odd, Lambo?
35 to 1, I think we heard.
35 to 1. So yeah, lock that in. Throw a couple bucks on that. Leonard Fournette, he's gonna get the win. I think he's gonna rush over 100 yards, pound that Kansas City D, and get that MVP as well.
Man, all I gotta say is, Sis, I hope you hit a square because your Sunday's gonna be miserable.
Get some IOUs out there.
Sis is gonna go off the grid all of a sudden.
All right, and my long shot is actually going to be Byron Pringle. My main reason I think he'll be a long shot, and it's a good one, just because there's always someone who makes some big plays and they end up coming up with some crazy slogan or advertisement after their only good performance in a Super Bowl. And I can just see Pop the Pringle.
Pringles.
Coming out here and getting the MVP and those potato chips jumping all over him to run ads. I think he's at about 125 to 1 or 1250 to 1. So go ahead and take a long shot, put $10 on it, and then go buy yourself some Pringles after he hits. You'll be able to afford it. Get the original or the sour cream and onion.
Yeah. Even if you throw $1 on that and it hits. But actually, this just came to me. I've hit this. I've played this twice, and I've been 2 for 2. And I forget about it one year, then it comes back to me. Here's a prop bet that I absolutely love because there's always a trick play at some point in the Super Bowl. Will there be more than 3 people that attempt passes? So of course we have Brady and we have Mahomes. Will there be a third guy? And it's about usually plus 120, somewhere in there. Look and find that. Usually you can find it in Vegas. If you can find that, take the one where it's going to be 3 or more, because there's always going to be a trick play. I think it's 2.5 or more or something like that. I love that prop bet.
Yeah, Andy Reid, he has always got some tricks over his sleeve.
Yeah, for sure. And I can see Scotty Miller or AB throwing a ball too for the Bucks.
Little lefty action,
What's that 4 pass throwing odds like then? That would be great. Both teams.
Oh, that would be great, yeah. Especially when you hit that early because the other 2 are going to happen. Hey, maybe one of the quarterbacks get hurt and Henny comes in and saves the day. That's another option.
Oh, there's a long shot MVP option there too for Henny.
Henny just looked it up, 1,000,000 to 1.
Or then you get those ads like I was talking about. You get Hennessy and you get that ads for Henny after winning that MVP. It all works out.
Well, a couple guys that'll be doing shots right before kickoff. A couple douches below us. Yeah.
All right, now let's go ahead and refresh ourselves and see who we actually like winning these games and which way we're leaning on these spreads. Lambo, let's kick it off with you. Who do you like in this?
You know, a few days before the kickoff, and I just hope all these main players stay COVID free. You know, no more haircuts for the rest of the teams. So just hope everyone just is be able to play on Sunday. That's first off. Second off, I'm all in on Mahomes and the Chiefs, and that offense. He's just going to spread that ball around. He's going to throw the ball all over the place, and like we said last week, they always get off to a rough start. I think this week is the week that they're just gonna come straight out of the cannon, shooting hard, going after those Tampa Bay Buccaneers over there in their own home stadium. So I'm gonna take the Chiefs -3, and then I like the over too, 56.5. Just throw the ball all over that field. Let's go over. Have a nice, fun Sunday. A lot of points. Let's go.
All right, and Silky, I think we know who you like in this game, but let us know again.
I've been talking about it all week. You know the Joker already took care of Rodgers. I've got another champion. I'm going to take him down. I'm coming after Tom. We know what's going to happen. I hate to say it. I think it's going to show Tom is just going to – it's going to happen. There's no way a guy with the legacy that he already has gets a Super Bowl in his own stadium. The young gun. Before I make my pick, though, I think one thing we do need to stop as football fans and appreciate this matchup, because we're literally talking about the guy they already called the GOAT, and we're talking about the guy that has potential to be the GOAT or the greatest of all time with stats and winning Super Bowls, how young he is. I think we need to just take a moment and just enjoy this, because they're probably never going to face each other again in this and there. It's always going to be the big battle, especially Mahomes with more Super Bowls later on. It's going to be, oh, well, he beat Brady. So my pick is, just like a fellow champion, I got him at 2.5. I got him at 3. If you can find an alternate line, they're going to win by double digits. And us champion Chiefs will be doing this in Tahoe, boys. Champions, baby. Nothing but pure champions. Get ready. February 7th, the champs are coming to Tahoe, baby. The champs are coming to Tahoe.
Good stuff.
That locker room celebration going.
Wow.
Only Joe Burrow, baby.
I hate to rain on that parade. But go ahead and get some towels. I'm gonna dry you off real quick. I'm gonna go with my boy. Brady actually just walked past me right now. He said, "You see that guy right there with the fucking glasses on?" He's like, "Kick that guy out of your damn podcast because he's going down." I'm going Tom Brady +2.5. You know what? Even money line that. I hate to go against the grain against my guys, and I know we got some squares together, and we'll make up our winnings on the. We'll hug it out on the squares. We need those big time squares, but I'm going Bucks. Shoot those cannons off, and let's get Brady at number 7th ring.
Have my jersey ready.
Oh yeah. I want this one in blue if Bucks win at Cam Akers.
Ooh, yep, that jersey bet. That's going to be interesting.
Let's hear from Coach. Let me give an introduction to Coach. Coach, we've been waiting for your insight all week. You've been breaking down the X's and O's. Let the world know what your pick is right now for us.
My pick is
feeling real good right now.
The Chiefs -3. I also think it's going to be a game to where the Chiefs actually just put a total one together in the playoffs for the first time, and they come out and they actually win big too. I think Tampa will still score some points. That over is going to hit, but I could see it being somewhere around a 13, 14-point game, Chiefs. I think Mahomes is just so efficient. He's going to see them again for the second time. That defense, those safeties are young. They've been banged up, haven't been playing. He's going to just do what Mahomes does. He's going to do what he does. Hit that RPO. He's going to scramble, get yards. He's going to make it real tough. He's going to do 360, spin out of sacks, and then all of a sudden chuck the ball 80 yards down the field to Byron Pringle to give him the MVP because it'll be his 3rd touchdown of the game. But I love the Chiefs -3, and I also like the over. Everyone's talking about this crazy weather that might be coming in. Well, guess what? The Chiefs thrive in bad weather. They still score points because it's slippery for those DBs trying to lock down all that speed and those weapons over there. So, Chiefs.
It's actually lovely over here. Good old getting Get those prima donnas out of here. It's like Tom Brady is Yoda, and for all you Star Wars fans, Mandalorian, Patrick Mahomes is little Grogu, little baby Yoda.
Douche.
I think
Douche.
the big time Yoda always comes out on top. It's a party over here in Miami.
Am I still locked in on that tails bet? Am I still locked in?
You can jump to the dark side, baby. Come join the Joker. Come join the Joker.
Oh, that is champagne. I thought those were beer bottles.
No, baby, we straight champions over here, Sis. The only fun you're gonna have down there in Tampa is hanging out with Trick Daddy, because we know Sis loves the kids, baby.
Trick love the kids.
We know Sis loves the kids.
Trick love the kids.
Daddy Janky just walked by too. We're getting it going down here.
All right, that's it for our Super Bowl show. I hope it's a great game, exciting one. Like Lambo said, not like that Denver-Seattle one where we all lost interest. Oh, we got a great game going on from that coin toss win of heads all the way through the finish and the Chiefs winning. Enjoy your weekend. Tune in after for our recap after the week. We appreciate everyone for coming and listening to the show. We're finishing up our NFL season. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, this is your first time, click that subscribe button down there so you get notifications when our episodes launch. Thanks again, everybody. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hey, Brady, get the fuck off my yard, baby.
Good night, Zimbabwe.
Later.